Hello and welcome to First Digital Scouts. My name is Tom and I'm going to be your leader for today's Beaver session. It's week 7 of the programme and this week we're going to be looking at keeping ourselves safe when we're out and about. In this session we're going to take part in our opening and closing ceremonies. Then we'll learn a special code that can help us when we need to cross a road, including creating our own song, rhyme or sketch to help us remember it. Finally, we'll be toasting some marshmallows on a really small scale, so get yourselves ready because we're about to have a load of fun. For this session, you're going to need a tea light candle, some matches, a cocktail stick or a fork, some mini marshmallows and a bowl. Press pause while you get these things ready and press play when you're ready to go. To start today's session, we're going to join together in an opening ceremony. Some of you will have done this before, but for some of you, this might be your first session with us. If it is, don't worry. There's a really quick video in the resources section of this webpage which will explain what we do. So press pause, give it a watch, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Remember, when I say hello beavers, you need to shout back H-E-L-L-O. Hello everybody. Are you ready? H-E-L-L-O. Hello everybody. Being a beaver is all about getting outdoors and exploring our local areas. But when we do that, we sometimes need to cross over roads. So we need to know how to do this in the right way to keep everybody safe. Luckily, there's a set of rules that have already been created for us to follow, and it's called the Green Cross Code. It's got 6 steps to it, so we're going to look at each of these parts in a little more detail. The first step is think. We need to find a safe place to cross the road, so we have to think about where we could do this. It's best to try and use a footbridge or a pedestrian crossing if there is one around. If there isn't, we need to find a stretch of the road that is straight and try not to cross between any parked cars. The second step is stop. We can't just start walking across the road straight away. We don't know if it's safe yet. We need to wait on the pavement until we know it's safe to cross. The third step is look. We need to look all around us for any traffic. We need to check our right, then our left, and then our right again just to make sure. We can listen for the sounds of cars that we might not yet be able to see. We also need to look out for cyclists because we might not be able to hear them as easily. The fourth step is wait. If we've seen some traffic, we need to wait for it to pass. If we're at a crossing, we need to wait for the green man or for cars to stop at a zebra crossing. The fifth step is to look and listen again. When we're sure there's no traffic coming, we walk straight across the road. We need to be looking and listening all the time while we cross. Don't walk diagonally across the road and don't run because you might trip up. The final step is arrive alive, which means if we followed the other rules, we'll have now safely crossed over the road. So that's think, stop, look, wait, look and listen again, and arrive alive. It's really important to try and remember the Green Cross Code when we need to cross over a road. Now that we know what the code is, we need to come up with a way to share this information with other people. I'm going to set you a bit of a creative challenge. I'd like you to come up with a way to share the steps of the Green Cross Code with other people in your house. You could design and create a poster, you could write a poem or a rhyme, or you could rehearse a little sketch to act out the steps of the Green Cross Code. It's up to you how you want to do it. Let your creativity flow, and then when you've created something, you need to show it to everyone else in your household so that they know the Green Cross Code too. So press pause while you get creative and then share your work with your household. When you're done, come back and press play. Fantastic work! Hopefully your creative item will help you to remember the Green Cross Code. The final step is to put what we've learned into practice. So we're going to be heading outside. In a moment, I'd like you to get an adult and go for a walk outside to a road and practice crossing the road by using the Green Cross Code. Remember, it's think, stop, look, wait, look and listen again, and arrive alive. Press pause while you grab an adult and go for a walk. Press play again when you're back. Welcome back. I hope your walk went really well. The Green Cross Code is really important to help keep you, your friends and your family safe. So always follow the 6 steps when you need to cross a road. Well, all that fresh air and exercise has made me feel a bit hungry. I was thinking, we could have a go at toasting some mini marshmallows as a treat. What do you think? For this part of the session, you're going to need your tea light, matches, a bowl, mini marshmallows and cocktail sticks or a fork. Before we start toasting our marshmallows, we need to prepare our cocktail sticks. If you don't have any cocktail sticks, don't worry, you can use a fork, so you won't need to do this step. If you do have cocktail sticks, take your bowl and put some tap water in it. Then take a small amount of cocktail sticks and place them in the water. We want them to soak up some of the water so that our cocktail sticks don't catch fire when we put them over the flame. We need to leave them in to soak for about 15 minutes. Press pause while you soak your cocktail sticks and press play when you're ready for the next step. Great work! The next step is to remove the cocktail sticks from the bowl and place a mini marshmallow on the end of each one, like this. If you're feeling adventurous, you could place 2 on there. If you're using a fork, place one on the end of one of the fork prongs. Now we need to light our candle. You're going to need an adult to help you with this part. Take a match out of the matchbox and hold it in one hand with the matchbox in the other hand. Next, we need to rub the end of the match down the side of the box like this. You need to always strike the match away from you, never strike a match towards you. If you don't manage it first time, don't worry. Keep trying and use a new match if you need to. Once you've lit your match, you need to carefully light the small wick in the tea light. That's the little bit of rope that sticks up. Once it's lit, you can blow out your match. Be careful though, because you don't want to blow out your tea light too. Now it's time to get toasting. With an adult's help, place your marshmallow over the flame. It needs to be a few centimetres above it. Don't put it directly into the flame, otherwise your marshmallow will catch fire. The trick to a well toasted marshmallow is to keep it turning, so keep twisting your cocktail stick all the time until it's nice and golden. Next comes the best bit. It's time to eat our marshmallow. Give it a blow first as it will be very hot. Then you can have a go at toasting another. I'm going to keep going until all my cocktail sticks are used. If you like the first one, you could do that as well. Press pause while you toast your marshmallows with an adult and press play again when you're ready to continue. Remember to be kind and let them try one. Can you believe it? We're at the end of our session already. I hope you've had a lot of fun today and have enjoyed learning about the Green Cross Code and toasting those tasty marshmallows. Before we say goodbye for the week, it's time to say goodbye for our beaver friends all over the country. The way we do that is by shouting the letters that spell goodbye as loud as we can. So I'm going to count down from 3 and then we're going to shout goodbye. I want to see if you can shout so loud that I can hear you through this computer. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. G, O, O, D, B, Y, E. Well done everyone. I can't wait to see you all again for our next session. Goodbye beavers. Don't forget you can share your new skills with us. You can ask your parent or carer to share your work with us on Facebook or Twitter by tagging @Digital Scouts UK and using #Digital Scouts.